Alright everybody, welcome to Obscure PS4 JRPGs. It's long overdue. I saved this one for the last ones that I need to do for this Obscure JRPGs series that I've been live streaming on Twitch. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, hope you enjoy the stream. I'll be playing a bunch of Obscure JRPGs, including Knights of Azure. Yep. You will be surprised to know that this game is not on Switch, it's only on PS4 and Steam, and PS Vita, but that's the Japanese version. What's up, Yum Yum? Look at these graphics. This was one of the first games from Koei Tecmo and Ghost that started looking like really beautiful, you know, fantastic graphics. It's a 2017 game, I think so, you know. A 2017 game that looks like this, you know. Alright, so can't even talk. Oh, look at that. That's Arnis, the main character, beautiful. I love her outfit. Fan service. So, yeah, it's a Yuri game. You know, Japan and anime and manga and Yuri, you know, and girls. What's interesting is that in the back of the cover, it doesn't say anything about about Yuri or anything, you know. It says about best friends reunited, best friends forever. Friends, yeah, friends my ass, you know. Nothing political, thankfully, don't worry. This game was released before all that bullshit took over the world. Yeah. Look at this. This looks fantastic. It's the opening. Can I skip it? I can't skip it. Can you believe this? Seriously? What if it has copyright? Well, I'll just edit it in the YouTube video. Hopefully not. It's a dark game, gothic action RPG, hack and slash. I've covered this game several times in several top 10s. I haven't talked about it in a while, that's why I wanted to play it today. I was like, when was the last time I covered this game? I don't cover this game too often because of the Yuri themes. And I know nowadays it's kind of uncomfortable for a lot of people. Hell, it's even uncomfortable for me. Like, it's not the same anymore, you know. Political agendas that ruined all of these fucking things for a lot of people, including me, you know. But it's such a good game with beautiful graphics and awesome music. The music by Daisuke Achiwa, one of my favorite composers of all time. Oof. There she is. Fucking Kyria. It should say fucking Kyria, you know? What do you mean freaking Kyria? She clearly said fucking Kyria. And there she is. Birizu. It is. I don't think it's indispensable to play this game to fully understand the sequel, which is on Switch and PS4 and Steam. But I do believe that it helps a lot. I beat them backwards, you know. I first finished Knights of Azure 2 and then I jumped into this one like years later, you know. So it's okay. You don't have to forcefully play this first, you know. It's not that important, but it is kind of important. it's better, you know, because Arnie is a playable character in the second game, but not playable, more like she joins your party, and she's the best party member in the game. You get her late in the game, and once she joins you, you'd be an idiot to take her out of your party. She's the best party member you can have in Knights of Azure 2. So, yeah, it is recommended to play these games in order, but it isn't indispensable. It's not like the Trails series, you know, or Blue Reflection, or... You know what I mean. I'm kind of shocked I'm having the exact same experience with the chat as I did when I first played the obscure Switch JRPGs. I play Knights of Azure and everybody was just too stunned to talk. No one's talking in the chat right now. Deja vu! They were like, what is this, Eric? What is this glorious fan service, beautiful graphics video game you're showing me right now? I know. Oh, someone left because I said that. Eric is just being a dick, like always. You people represent the dragon in my videos, you know. That voice in my head. I can't get out. America. And she says so in that, you know, with that accent, that tone, you know, I was stationed in America. And America is not a country, you know. It's a continent. It's funny how that changes depending on where you live. Yeah, when we can travel by plane, right? This game is not modern. I mean, it doesn't take place in a modern fictional setting. You know, it's kinda medieval, a little bit, not that much. More like in the well, you see, Arnis eventually will go to a hotel, and it looks kind of like the 19th century. You'll see. So it's not medieval, nor is it modern. You know, it's kind of like 2 centuries ago. I mean, look at the buildings. Look at Lilise's dress. That's very post-Renaissance, you know. I like when companies do this every now and then. When they make it when it comes to graphics and architecture and the character dresses and the atmosphere, you know, I like it when they make video games like this. Very atmospheric, like of their time. Like they really want to show you that this game takes place in the 19th century, you know. That's cool. I like that. Hey, Clever Tonlins, what's up, JRPG Queen? What's up, guys? You gotta go to the Ende Hotel. Believe it or not, I know the game is mostly fan service and silly dialogue, you know, but it's got some very interesting lore. I think Gust is a very misunderstood company because most of their stories and characters are like this, you know, like fan service, but they do have this really interesting lore, like Artonelico, which I just covered recently. That's a game that, man, the lore is absolutely incredible. So I think this game also has like really interesting lore. I'm surprised we haven't seen a sequel like a Knights of Azure 3. You know, considering the bullshit nowadays, they could take advantage of that. Hopefully they won't do that. And they'll stay out of politics if Gust ever decides to develop a sequel, a third game. But, yeah. Yeah, these are the best friends. According to the back of the box, best friends reunited. These best friends, my ass. These two are fucking lovers. Yuri! Hey, what's up, Wes? They're pretty short games, you know. This is longer. The second game you can beat in like 10 hours, 10 to 15 hours. 10 on easy mode, 15 on normal, because you may have to grind a little bit. It's a bit grindy. But Knights of Azure 2 is a pretty short game. This is longer. And it's got some post-game content. No spoilers, don't worry. Some post-game content that's not exactly post-game. It's like a second arc, but it's short. The story goes on. Some businesses are left unfinished, and Arnis has to go, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. So, overall, this is a 22-hour-long game. There's some side quests. If you want to be a completionist and 100% it and whatever, you can put up at least 30 hours. Maybe 25, between 25 and 30 hours, you know. Yeah, they're pretty short games. There's only one town, one hotel in this game, you know. No, you don't visit town to town. It's not traditional RPG. You go by stages. You visit several locations. You do level up. You have party members. You gain experience. You grind. You got your side quests, character development, all the JRPG features except the town-to-town exploration. Should I shut up? Maybe I'll shut up. Let you enjoy the dialogue. Sorry. One of your first party members. Oh, sorry.
呼び出す前に勝手に出てくるなよ。お前たちはセルバン。私のしもべなんだからちゃんと言うことを聞け。カンフェライエいいぜ。はいはい、頼りにしてますよ。
There we go. Summon your servant and defeat the servant, okay, without the T. Not servant, servant. Oh, by the way, I'm starting a new game. The game doesn't have a new game plus. I already beat it. If you rewind to the beginning of the stream, you'll see that I had a file. Okay, R1. There we go. Yeah, shut up. Oh, a special attack. Leave this to the servants, okay. Controls are supreme. So the PS Vita version, it's fan translated. That one never left Japan, but I don't recommend it. It's really, the frame rate is terrible. It's pretty bad. And people bothered translating that version, probably because the PS Vita is far easier to emulate than the PS4, right? So for everybody out there who doesn't have a PS4 or just doesn't want to buy this game, because this game is expensive, it's a bit rare, especially I have the PAL version, you know. I don't know if you can see, I have the Peggy 12, the PAL version that I got for like $20. But $30 actually, was like $25 actually. But the North American version is like $100 or something like that, so it is a bit pricey. So I'm not surprised the PS Vita version got a fan translation, but really the PS Vita version, man, the frame rate and the resolution is fucking horrible. Okay. She's very weak against enemy attacks, so be sure to protect her. You don't mind the japping? Oh, you guys like the japping? I can't help, I'm like this in real life too. Some people think that YouTubers, like streamers talk a lot because they get nervous. No, when I play with my friends, you know, I don't shut up. Eventually I get tired, you know, and stop talking. But yeah, look at these graphics. Servants can spend the recipe to activate. I beat this game in like 2021, early 2021. It's been a while, forgive me if I have to read through the tutorials again. Controlling Arnis. Yeah, I get that. Thanks. There we go. Fight at my side. Thanks. All of you. And then eventually she transforms into other demons. Sexy demons, of course. Because why not? Oh, they're all dead? Oh, just this guy. This game is challenging, you know. It never... it's not like I made a video, right, recently. 10 insanely hard JRPGs I recommend. So, these games shouldn't be there, you know, it's not insanely hard. But the post-game, or like the last dungeons, I just don't see it as post-game, you know, it's just... It isn't exactly post-game, more like the second arc, kind of like God Eater, you know, has a second arc. The second arc is quite difficult, some really annoying boss fights. Oh, were you able to use Servant Burst effectively? I wasn't paying attention, so... Okay, you can execute a Servant Burst by the same way you summon servants, okay. Make full use of this feature, okay. So, there you go. And now, that. It's Burst. What is he doing? Buffing me? I don't see him doing anything special. The music is really good. Gothic. I mean, if it's too loud, forgive me, but I don't want you to hear the fan all the time. My second laptop is doing some updates. Alright, so yeah, wonderful game. I mean, eventually you do summon your creatures in this game and they fight alongside you for like a long period of time. You don't just summon them temporarily like you just saw in the tutorial. No, they stay with you, you know. Let's see if I can do that. You're passionate, that's normal in a fan. Yeah, I'm very passionate. Being passionate is a double-edged sword. Because you can be passionate in a positive way, but also in a negative way. And when I'm passionately negative, of course I drive people away. The cat, there's always gotta be a black cat. Imagine this game being released nowadays. Sony wouldn't put up with this side boob showing, you know. No, censor that, they will say. This version isn't censored, surprisingly. Neither is the second one, you know, on any console. But that was like, those games came out before... Those games came out in the last decade. So of course, you know, there was barely any censorship. No censorship either for the fan service in Lunar. Somebody asked me on Patreon the other day if Lunar 1, that skimpy outfit was censored, you know, at the end of the game. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but no, it isn't. Surprisingly, Gung-Ho didn't censor that. Like, they thought it would be a good idea to censor the word retard, but the super skimpy outfit from a certain female character near the end of the first Lunar, no censorship whatsoever, believe it or not. You're very passionate at what I do. Both positive and negative, right? Maybe I need to control my emotions. Maybe I need to be more zen. The darkness. I mean, this looks... It probably doesn't look as good on your phone or screen, wherever you're watching, but if you buy this game, this is not on PS5. This is why the name of the stream today is Obscure PS4 JRPGs, okay? Strictly PS4. Everything can be played on PS5, and you'll see a couple of examples today, but... if you play this game on your PS5, on a decent TV, you know, you don't need like a 4K TV, it looks phenomenal. Looks like a PlayStation 5 game that came out 2 days ago. Yeah, well, I'm a sucker for Ghost graphics, what can I say? The Night Lord survival is nigh at hand. Remember that fucking unicorn thing that was trending like 10 or 12 years ago on YouTube? Most of you probably don't remember that. The horse thing, you know, the end is nigh. It became a huge meme and a big popular video. Millions and millions of views. So basically, Lilith is gonna be the sacrifice to revive the Dark Red Moon Queen or whatever, and Alice Arnis has to stop her and save her, you know, yeah. Oh, look at her, man. Why is she a lesbian? She should... If I was a character in the game, I would make her straight. Right. Ah, I keep pressing the X button. God damn it. Oh, I thought I could destroy those boxes. Alright, there's my party member number 1. Give me that. Eventually, oh, there's the second one. Alright. The ally AI in this game, pretty good. I remember in a Q&A recently, a fan asked me, what are the best action RPGs with like the best party AI? Remember that? And I couldn't really give a proper answer because, to be honest, I couldn't think of most JRPGs. All I could think of was, at the time of the question, about the Tales games. Some of the Tales games have some, not all of them, have like good party AI. Well, anyway, this is one of them. I'm not gonna make a video about that, you know, but if I was to make a top 10, this game will have to be there. Really good party AI. I mean, I'll show you in a bit how your characters look. I can just sit back and relax. I mean, they aren't that smart and that good, you know, but look, I'm not doing anything. And they're killing a... You see? That's good party AI, when you can sit back and relax. when the AI plays the game for you. Anyway, so... No difficulty settings in this game. The second one has easy, hard, normal. This one doesn't. So you're stuck with the difficulty, standard difficulty of the game, which I assume is on normal because it does get hard as you advance. Near the end of the game is brutal. And the second arc, which is like only like 2 hours long, you know, it's fuck. There's this one boss fight that is just ridiculous. What's the cat purpose? I don't remember. He is important. The cat is important, you know. Not that important, but... I don't remember, to be honest. Like I said, I beat this game over 4 years ago. I don't remember a lot. Fuck all of you. Anyway, I'll stop soon, you know. This is an obscure PS4 JRPGs live stream. Oh, fuck. Keep pressing that button, goddamn. No, it's not a Knights of Azure. I don't remember if I streamed this game on my YouTube channel. Like, I probably did at some point, you know. I probably did. Yeah, I probably did, you know, 4 years ago. Maybe you can find a stream of this game the first couple of hours. I think so, because I remember the second game. Because the second game has more lewd stuff, you know, and I remember a lot of people in the chat were pointing it out. That was a fun stream, Knights of Azure 2. That was like 5 years ago or something. But this one, I think there's a stream. You haven't played it in 4 years? Yeah. That's deep YouTube lore. Charlie the Unicorn, yeah, that's the guy that I was talking to. About. Not talking to, I don't talk to unicorns, you know. I kind of miss that era from YouTube. Whenever Salad Fingers, you know. I mean, Salad Fingers still going. New episode was released last year. I watched it. I'm a big fan, but when YouTube was all about, you know, independent artists and content creators, no corporate bullshit, no censorship, no politics, free speech, you know, political incorrectness, that was the YouTube that I grew up with. Anyway, so as you can see, this is like basically 19th century Gothic stuff, you know, the second game is the same. I do want a Knights of Azure 3. I just don't want politics on it, man. I don't mind if it's about lesbians, they're all about lesbians, you know, but just don't fucking make a political point. True old YouTube was free, exactly, and wild. It was. Oh, there's gonna be some visual. The game's got some small visual novel segments in the form of a diary with. Yeah, I know. I remember these. I remember. Thanks. All of these I remember. Fuck that. You can go to the Hall of Infinite Darkness now. Oh, fuck! Come on. Once you complete the event, the Hall of Infinite Darkness will be added to the elevator. All right. So you. There you go. You have an event. Oh man. Oh, the cat. You guys were wondering about the cat. How relevant is the cat? There's a note here. Select to view its contents. No. I want to go to the. Where was it? There's a piano. Where's the place where she gets into a towel? I think it's all the way here. No, it's the town map. Or maybe it's locked. Yeah, the elevator is locked. Anyway, if you want to watch the sexiest part of the game, just go watch my live stream from 4 years ago on YouTube. It's there, public. You can find it, no problem. Type Knights of Azure, Erick Landon. I'm sure it'll pop up. So I'm going to move on to the next game. Knights of Azure, great game. Definitely recommend it. This is Cross Tales, strategy RPG, published by Kemco, developed by Radion. Radion are the same developers who did the Mercenary Saga trilogy. Well, it's no longer a trilogy, and there's like fucking 10 games already. I've only played the first 3. They're kind of generic, but pretty fun. This is the demo version. I have the full game on Switch. Yeah, I think so. So I downloaded the demo just to show it today on PS4 because I didn't play this game on the Switch stream. Alright, so I can only play as the cat girl? Okay. I was gonna pick her anyway. So it's easy, normal, hard, and maniac. Let's go with normal. Yes, that's okay. I remember covering this game a year ago in a video called Top 10 Games, JRPGs, surprisingly good JRPGs Part 2. Part 1 is like 6 years old. It's a really old video, the first part. So I made Part 2 last year and I talked about this game. And it's surprisingly good because you wouldn't expect a Kemco RPG to be like good. I mean, like really good, right? It's no masterpiece or anything, like Knights of Azure is better. But for a Kemco RPG, I mean, you'll see this is pretty decent. Considering the majority of the Kemco RPGs are like meh, you know. There's only a handful that are like good, you know, like Mystic Chronicles, Revenant Saga. You know. Look, I mean, look at this great. This is fucking Kemco, man. Well, Kemco is the publisher. Remember that. People are always saying, you know, Kemco this, Kemco that, and me too. But Kemco is just the publisher. The developer is Radion. And I think Radion is one of the best companies, the best studios that are published by Kemco. Damn, PS4 games are an eye candy. Where an eye candy? Nowadays, with all the Sony policies and censorship. Earlier this week, you ordered physical versions of 2 of my books. I ordered The Reaper's Thorn and Nyx Inferno. Yeah, I remember you asking me about that in the Q&A. I'm glad you bought them. I hope you enjoy them. Nyx Inferno is like super dark and edgy, and there's a lot of hatred and negativity in there, you know, but it's really weird. It's like a David Lynch movie. You're gonna have to pay a lot of attention and make sense out of it. Because you're reading like the first chapters of the book, and then all of a sudden chapter 4 is like, what the hell is going on? Who are these characters? What's happening? You know, really dark. Hope you enjoy the development of the characters, especially Madeline. She's my favorite character, one of my favorite characters that I've written in my life. Madeline. And the Reaper's Thorn is dark, gothic, you know, but it's more philosophical and psychological. Historical as well. Hey Sora, what's up? Yeah, I prefer physical copies too. Over digital. Always. I don't think this game has a physical release though. Come on guys, let's pay attention to the story, man. Well, I already played this game, so I remember what happens. It's like kind of similar to the plot of I talked about a game recently called Valhalla on the Sega Saturn. It's kind of the same, two kingdoms hate each other, you know. Yeah, this looks really good. Like low budget, you know, but good. Low budget, good. You know, like as if Square Enix came up with this, everybody will be like, this looks like shit, right? But you know, a really small, low budget studio with like 5 employees came out with this game. I don't know. I like Shaima. I like the other guy, you know, the other protagonist is kind of generic. Kind of like your average JRPG male protagonist. I guess she's a bit tropey as well, you know, but she's a bit edgy every now and then. Well done, what I would expect from my childhood friend. But my father doesn't know I'm here. Just make sure you help me keep that way. Look at this guy, who dresses like that? Fucking fanboys. Finally experienced the random encounter in Hell in 7 Dragon. Oh really? The original Nintendo DS game? Wow. Hey, has this place already been attacked? Alright. Cross Tails. Yeah, it looks good. This is also on Switch and Steam, I think so. I don't know if it's on PS5. Probably is, you know. They're dead! Dead, better than dead, under the stairs where no one cares. I hate that band. I used to like that band, the Birthday Massacre. Yeah, it's kind of like... Took me years to admit it's a bit of a poser band. I mean, they still have some good songs, but like they're posers, really. You know, I like that song though, Under the Stairs. I like Happy Birthday, and maybe that's it. I don't even know if they're still a band. Do you guys think the PS4 is dying, as in no one cares about it anymore? Obviously, a lot of people care about the Switch, because, especially nowadays, because of the Switch 2, right? The Switch is gonna be really relevant. I mean, it never really lost its relevance. Maybe, I feel like in 2019 may have lost a little bit of relevance for a while, but I think nowadays Switch is like super relevant, especially because of the Switch 2, and it's gonna get even more relevant because the Switch 2 is gonna be retro compatible. So imagine, the Switch is gonna be super popular. PS4, I think it's dying. I think that the interest from, especially from my viewers, you know, I have 6 people watching right now. It's been 36 minutes. That's unbelievable. Usually I have like 10 or 20 people watching already. Probably because most of my current viewers are still interested in PS4, but other viewers are like more interested in retro. I don't know. Or maybe today Twitch is being a fucking asshole, not notifying anybody that I'm live. Which is typical, you know. When you start a stream bitching about politics, they hate you. Yeah, look at these tutorials, Jesus Christ. I see if I've never played a strategy RPG in my life. Okay, I'm checking these guys. Why is everybody too far away from me? Well, I'm defend. I can't get to the. Oh, can I get to the treasure chest now? Great. Yeah, grab that. All right, I got 500 G magic key and leather boots. Can I like equip that? Status. Equipment check. I don't remember if you can equip things right away or you have to wait. You know. What is this game called again? This is Cross Tales. Could also be a notification problem. It's always a notification problem. They never notify viewers when politically incorrect YouTubers are live. They don't like us. And I've seen some of the famous, really famous streamers complaining about the same thing. This is an isometric, you know. It's you can. Oh no, this is the priest. You go here. Stay there. Who are you, wizard? Saying, let's just lure these guys in here. She's a warrior. She can take the damage. She can tank. Oh, it's also one of those with an MP system like, what was that other game? Jeanne d'Arc. It slowly increases. Like right now I have 6 out of 54. I hate that. Yeah, alright, so let's just wait. Let him come. You don't counter-attack. No counter-attacks in this game. Hey! Nuno. Okay, first aid. Restores a single... Oh, he's gotta be like next to you. Okay, I'm gonna increase my own attack. Alright, she's my main character, right? Battle Princess skill, quick step. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, that's a priest. Let's just heal for now. No, man, this is not in the same place as Gungnir. This is super hard. I mean, Gungnir is super hard. Oh, come on. There we go. Wind Cutter. Alright. Alright, there we go. You got Feign, skill attack on a single target with the equipped weapon. When the skill is used, increases hit by 20%. It shows you, like in Fire Emblem, you know, how much damage you're gonna do, the percentage, the hit rate. How about Body Strike? I think this one is better. This is challenging. It's a challenging game. It's not on the same level as Gungnir. You know. Oh, you fucking bitch. Quick. This game is basically cats versus dogs. Cat people versus dog people. I'm not kidding. That's the plot. Provoke. Let's just do a regular attack. There we go. No, let's go behind. do feint. It's one of those where if you attack from behind, you do more damage. Or from above, or from the side. Yep, one of those. Heal yourself. Yes, it's on Steam. Oh, fuck. Should have turned around. Oh, man. Again, you know, you see I don't have enough NP to use these spells. Alright. Well, let's see if I can kill this guy. With this. The assault. Probably not. Yeah, no. Well, he'll do some damage at least. This is, alright. Just kill this guy, please. Alright, there we go. Damn. They hit hard. Jesus. She's not that strong. There we go. All right. Shit. She's dead. Can you believe these guys are overpowered? Well, of course, most of my characters are level 1. I still don't have any MP. Look at this. Fucking brutal. Well, no one said it was gonna be easy. Okay, we got one. Oh man, I just revived the guy. Jesus! Well, they're all still alive, you know, so that's fine. Can you use MP now? Finally. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's good that it doesn't have any counterattacks. Kill him! Dead. Congratulations! Look at all that EXP. Oh, Dania didn't level up. Well, that sucks. Felix, just wait a minute, you're wrong there. He wasn't us. We didn't lay a finger on the villagers. Cats versus wolves. The history of the world. Of animals. And humans too. I mean, I don't know any other JRPG where the main conflict is about cat people versus dog people. Like Nekos versus, what's the Japanese name for dog people? I don't even know. And yeah. Just wait a minute, Shaima? I wonder how that's pronounced. Shaima? Shaima? Needs Rhine. The villagers have been attacked by magic, but it seems that none of the allies with these guys can use magic. It's true that none of the villagers have injuries from swords. What's up, Phoenix Down Gaming? This is called Cross Tales. It's cat people versus dog people, a strategy RPG published by Kemco. Yeah, if you can believe it, this is a Kemco game. Humans versus furry. We've seen that before. Battle music was kind of a bit obnoxious. Yeah, it doesn't have the best soundtrack ever. The music is like, eh. Sometimes it's alright, sometimes it's a bit bad. The music is like a 7 out of 10 maybe. Some themes are pretty good. I remember the second map or the third map has a really good soundtrack. Fellow Tapatio here, so you're from Guadalajara, huh? Welcome to my stream, man. When you clear a mission... Look at all this I'm not gonna read through all of this! Look at these fucking tutorials, man! Look at... No, I'm not reading that. My god, there's this fucking asshole who... There's a construction across the street. Okay, so a lot of workers in there. And there's this fucking bus driver who comes here and picks them up at 5:30, you know, and he parks across the street and he puts this fucking music out loud. Almost every fucking day. I've had it with this motherfucker. I'm between two things. One, just report him to the guards. We have guards here. I'm making it sound as if I live in a medieval castle. Well, yeah. Maybe I should do that. Fuck that guy, you know. Yeah, I already beat the game. 35 hours, difficulty normal. And then I did a live stream. Look at that. May 23 last year. Go check out that live stream if you wanna. I'll just play it for a little bit because it is an obscure PS4 JRPG, so... I think it's also on PS5 and Steam. Actually, if I remember correctly, it came out on Steam first and then on PS4 and PS5. Look at these fucking graphics, man. Look at this. Amazing. Anyway, so this fucking bus driver parks across the street with his music out loud. So what do you guys recommend? Should I go down there and kick his ass? He's probably gonna kick my ass, you know. But, or should I just report him? Probably report him, right? Which game is this? This is Monochrome Mobius. Monochrome Mobius. And the same people who did the Uta Wareru Mono series. I think this is one of the best one of the best looking AA games of all time. The battle system here is like in Grandia. You can push the enemy's turn away or cancel it. Nice. It's a bit loud though. So what do you guys think I should do? Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a shit in my chat about some fucking douche because they can't hear him. You know? Maybe if I do this, you will be able to hear him. Oh no, he's gonna be drowned by the fan, right? Oh, the song is over. Well, anyway, you get the idea. There's this fucking piece of shit outside. And I've had it with that guy. He's been doing that for months. You know? So where am I supposed to go here? I don't even remember where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to get the hell out of here. Oh, wait, let me just do the save point. The save point is also a teleporter, I think. Return to entrance, there we go. Yeah, it's a one-way trip. Alright, yeah, do that. You don't have guards, just cops. Well, cops never show up. No matter what you do, in this country, cops never show up. Unless it's something like a murder or something, you know. Even if they rob you, they kinda show up just to file the report. You know what happened to me like several weeks ago? I'll tell you what happened to me. So, I had a gas leak. Thankfully not inside my house. I have the tank, the gas tank is on the roof. So I had a gas leak. And when that happens, the firemen need to come here. Because the neighbors reported the smell. And I reported it too, I called. So they came over, you know. Well, everybody told them that the gas leak was in the roof of a second floor house. Motherfuckers showed up late with no ladder, no fucking... What's that fucking thing in English? The thing they used to to throw water? I don't know, I don't remember the name in English. That's right, Phoenix down here understands me, he's Mexican. Like, come on! The hose thing, the fire hose. They have no fire hose! They have no ladder! And what the fuck are you here for? These fuck police and firemen in this fucking country, man. But thankfully, if I report this asshole to the guards, they're gonna have to do something, you know, like come here and tell him, hey, your music's too loud. But they don't give a shit because they don't live here. They're just dumbasses, you know, who do whatever they want because they hate us. I mean, there's a lot of, yeah, the situation was resolved, don't worry, the gas leak was resolved. I called this guy, he came over and fixed the thing, you know, so it was fine. Well, what pisses me off about these people is that there's this classism here in Mexico. Like, you got your high class, the middle class, and the poor. And because the poor are a majority here, and there's like 70% of the country, they fucking hate everybody else. And they see everybody else as rich. Like, I'm middle class, and no, in their eyes, I'm fucking rich. And they hate us, and they do these fucking things on purpose. Mexico sounds like an adventure? Oh, sure. Somebody's subscription died, by the way. Just, wanted to let you know. Can I, like, run... Wait, there's a map. So I gotta go to Enakamui back. I gotta go back. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, there we go. You can run in this game, but you get, like, tired. Remember Silent Hill? This reminds me of Silent Hill, the first one. You run, and then you get tired of running. But in Silent Hill, you get tired, like, really fast. I'm about to get tired, actually. Almost there. This is a hard game on normal mode, by the way. Well, actually, I think there's just normal and hard. I don't think this game has an easy mode. Classism doesn't sound any different in... Oh, classism is the same in every country, you know, but it's a big deal here. What is it, Ashtor? Nothing. I'm just, like, I don't know. Forgot where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to find, I think I'm supposed to go back. Yeah. Fuck. I think I needed to complete something in the dungeon. So there's this guy who is an archer in Utawarerumono. Kyuru. I finally got the pronunciation right. Kyuru. 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 Will you go and get a Maoi fruit for Kyuru? Sure, I'll go do that, man. It'll be a long trek. I'll bring him the fruit. Sure, that's not happening, by the way. I'm not going, dude. I just said, yeah, I'm a fucking hypocrite. I'm not going. No way. Oh, here you can just save the game? Alright. So yeah, about a year ago, as you saw, on May of 2024, I did a live stream of this game. Feel free to check it out. Wait, what's in here? Oh, it's just this fucking thing. Yes, I'd like to camp here. Thank you very much. Once you get over leveled, you can just kill the enemies around with one hit. You don't have to get into a turn-based battle. There you go. This is where we needed to go. I'm tempted. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm very tempted to pause the stream and go out and tell that guy to fuck off. Very tempted. Like, fuck that guy. This is the last time. Tomorrow, if he does the same thing, I'm reporting the motherfucker. Tired of that guy. Do it. Hey, we completed the main story quest. Oh yeah, we need the song. Oh man, I fucking hate Banda. He knows me, you know, Phoenix down here gets it. Banda and reggaeton. Fucking hell, man. Hate that. This guy's got Banda right now. Thankfully, I have a wall right here, right next to me, you know. It's an anti-sound wall that I put because this is basically a studio where I record my videos and do my live streams, you know. But when somebody parks like across the street with the music's that loud in his car or bus, you can't hear the music or the melody, but you hear the boom, 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 boom. You know, the sound crashing on the wall. It's the best tune exactly, you know. It's terrible. You hear the bass exactly. That's what you hear. It's terrible, you know. Because cars and buses have these stereos inside, and when they're inside, you know, the sound It's hard to explain in Spanish, in English. It's compressed. The sound is a bit compressed. And my wall does a good job, you know, but when people are outside your house, you can have the best walls in the world, and it, you know. Anyway, it'll be over soon, thankfully. He'll go away. Please subscribe to my Twitch channel. I suffer a lot. I'm a victim. Subscribe. I did that once. I twice actually. I remember I was living in this apartment 10 years ago. Really small apartment. And these guys had a party in the 4th floor. I lived in the 1st floor, and in the 1st floor, you know, their music was so loud I could hear it clearly. And I did that. I just put my stereo like right next to the window, and I put Deftones out loud, you know, and for like half an hour. And then I turned the music down just to see if they have turned their music down, and it worked, you know. It fucking worked. Great. That's a rare thing. Whenever you do that, the other party usually just turns the volume up more. Or they don't care, you know, but it worked that time. I'll never forget that. I think I remember doing the same when I lived in another house, another place, you know. Some neighbors had this horrible music loud, and I put mine, and yeah. But it was late at night, and I can't sleep with music. I don't have a stereo right now. That stereo I had, I sold it when I moved to Canada. No, when I moved to England, actually. That was like 8 years ago. Had to sell a lot of things. I don't have a stereo. I have an amplifier, but it's just for the guitar, you know. No, that guy, the best thing I can do is report him, you know. Tomorrow, he's probably gonna stop there and do the same thing, so that'll be my chance to go to the guard and tell him that this motherfucker, you know, he's been doing this for months. Because sometimes he just shows up and it's just like 5 minutes, you know, that's okay, you know, but sometimes he arrives early, like half an hour, and it's just... Anyway, I don't want to make this the entire stream about that. This is a really good game. Unfortunately, if you can buy this game from a third party, if you're gonna buy it physical, don't give... This was published by NIS America. Surprisingly, they didn't alter it for modern audiences. Or maybe they did. They just dumbed down some of the dialogues. That they probably did that, you know. But there's no agendas or political bullshit here. But yeah, if you're gonna buy this game, try to emulate it. Or buy it physical from a third party. Don't give money to NIS America. Those guys deserve to fucking go bankrupt. I think NIS America, it's like the Ubisoft for JRPGs, man. Wait, no, that's Square Enix. It's kinda like the Ubisoft, you know? So don't. Just don't. They have noisy kids? Well, what about noisy dogs? Ooh, we have a lot of them here. Because the place where I live is supposed to be a pet-friendly place. So imagine, there are more. I talked about this before. I imagine some viewers are like, Eric once again complaining about the dogs in his neighborhood. It's a pain in the ass, you know? And my complaint isn't about the dogs, it's about the owners. The owners are assholes. Their dogs will live a healthy, fun life if they could be living inside the house with them. That's what dogs want. Dogs don't want to be in the fucking backyard all day long. Come on! Why the hell did you adopt a dog in the first place? Well, you want a guard or something? Isn't it better to have the dog inside the house? When they're outside, a thief can drug the dogs or kill the dogs or harm them. when the dogs are inside, you know, they protect you more. So what's the point of having them outside all day? It's pointless, and it's annoying to your neighbors.
今両元殿、帝のおっしゃられたことをもう一度聞かせてもらえませんか。そこではなく、もう少し後の下りを。
Canadian life, more like it's worldwide. There are more animals than people nowadays in the world. Because it's the truth, you know, people would rather have pets than kids nowadays. I don't criticize that often, you know, because I don't have any kids.
死の砂漠。帝のおっしゃられたワルサムとは、おそらく西の果てにあるワルサム砂漠のことだ。
Well, Sora, you've been watching my live streams for like 6 years, right? You should remember when I was living with my parents before I moved to Canada. I don't live in Canada anymore, in case you were wondering. I came back to Mexico, but I live on my own. But before I moved to Canada, temporarily, I lived with my parents, and we have this dog. I love her, you know, but she's small and she barks really loud. And sometimes I would complain about her when I was doing my live streams in 2019. Damn. This is a hell of a game, says Mike. Yeah, well, hell of a game as in masterpiece, I don't think so. It has some issues, you know, but it could have been a masterpiece. I did put this game at 8.6 in my blog. That's the great section. Almost excellent, you know. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Some people will go on to say it's better than the Uta Wateru Mono trilogy. Well, this game doesn't have a lot of dialogue and text like those games are visual novels, right? This is not like that. But the I think the story and the battle mechanics are like much better in the Uta Wateru Mono trilogy. I just like it more, you know. But yeah, this game is just as great. Let's just say this game is better than the first two Uta Wateru Mono games, but not better than the third one, Mask of Truth. Mask of Truth is just super good, man. 8.6 out of 10 it's good points. Well, yeah, you know me. My scores are a little bit different than your average website. Like in a lot of websites, 8.6 is like a masterpiece, right? You know, no, it isn't. To me, masterpieces in my blog are like 9.2. Some of the ones ranked at 9, just 9, are also like a masterpiece, you know, but 9.2 and above. Oh man, she missed. At first glance, this game looks like a regular turn-based combat, but no, trust me, it's not. Oh, look at this. More powerful against insect kind than grass kind. That's probably a Nis America mistranslation right there. Why would you say insect kind? Why not just say bogs? Bogs is probably a politically incorrect term now. Bogs have feelings and rights, you know, like demons and... Yeah, I don't want to overwrite my file up there. I beat the game in 35 hours, 33 minutes. Normal. Alright, so Monochrome Mobius. What a weird name. Excellent game. Play it, check it out. Yeah, I've covered... This is on PS4 and PS5, Switch, Windows, Steam, Xbox even, I think. This is everywhere. It's a strategy RPG, kind of roguelike. I'll just do one battle It's another game that I covered not long ago, and I also did a live stream of it last year. You can find my live stream on YouTube. No, not new game. I didn't mean to click new game. Come on. It has a lot of tutorials, and I don't want to go through that. Well, you'll see the story. Okay. Super loud. Being scored 6.5 out of 10 is good. In my book, 6.5 is like bad. So no. In my book, anything below 7.4 is bad or not recommended. Well, some 7.4 games in my blog aren't bad. I just don't recommend them. That's the main character. That's a fanboy. This game doesn't have a lot of story, you know. And it's beatable in about 10 hours, 12. Oh yeah, the guy from Triangle Strategy. Yeah, nice ass shot. So that's the Kirby, what was her name? The protagonist? Kirby, I love her. Please choose the deck building style you want to play. Individual. I don't remember what's the difference. Well, Veldina, you know. Alright, there we go. So I'll just do this mission. How do I start? Oh, and you got your strategy skills. This is basically the skill tree. You unlock skills that are like for you as a strategist, which are basically passive skills, and then you have the individual character skills. But they're all like this. Like for example, increase unit base speed by +2. Right now I have 0 points, you know, because it's the beginning of the game. But yeah, you get the idea. Alright, so begin stage. You get your set of cards every time you select an attack. Anytime you attack an enemy, you go into a 2D battle screen. You just fight. In case you forgot or you don't remember me reviewing this game, this is developed by Acquire. You do know who Acquire is, right? Acquire. Developers of Octopath Traveler. So that's it. Every card, as you can see, has action points. And right now, Vel has 3 action points. That means I can do 3 of this. You know? Have that. And that too. Damage reduction. Let's use that one. There we go. Usually the enemies only have like 1 attack. Sometimes 2. Bosses have like 2 or 3. So it gets hard. And yeah, the battle ends until the enemy is dead. Every turn, cards shuffle. There we go, we got him. So you get the idea. The boss driver is gone, finally. Fuck that guy. And you do level up here, you gain experience. Well, you get status up. You don't level up, you get status up. You get some cards at the end of every battle. Give me this one. No, I want this one. The one in the middle, yeah. Special skill. And it's a roguelike. Acquire. I pronounced it correctly, you know, acquire. These are chests. More enemies. So yeah. This game is roguelike in the sense that every time you enter... If I die right now in this map, the next time I attempt to challenge it, it's going to be completely different. The layout's going to be completely different. And for each map, you go back to level 1. Even if all of my characters leveled up and their stats increased a lot, on the second story map, everybody's back to level 1. Wait a second, I can do this from here. Well, it's a homonym, how do you pronounce that in English? Like, different, the words are pronounced the same, but they have a different meaning, acquire, you know? And when you're an archer, enemy can't counter. However, that's the end of the battle. Ranged attackers only attack once. This is the fanboy. Arden, Jesus Christ. Arden. There we go. You got your potions, you know. I'm gonna use a potion right now. There. And then that. I love this battle system. The battle system is the best thing about this game. Everything else is like good. It's decent, it's okay, you know. But the battle system in this game is like great. How am I not familiar with Lizard Valid, man? You know me, I've covered those games a lot. Oh my god, I'm dead. Or not. There we go. Ooh, I survived. Told you, this game is hard. It's one of those that are hard from the beginning. Still, this game, like on a video that I did, insanely hard JRPGs. Nah, this game, nah. The games in that video are much harder than this. Okay, you got your chest. Let's go and try to pick up a chest. Alright, end phase. No one's nearby. So yeah. A rogue fanboy? Okay. Commands battle. There we go. Yeah, Acquire has a lot of RPGs, man. Increase attack by 25% when HP is under 50%. I have more than 50, so let's just wait for that. Damage reduction, normal attack. Broke the shield. Let's go with this. These two. Barely did anything. So I need to get to 33 for this to make it worth, right? Stick to normal attacks for now, I guess. Yeah, broke the motherfucker. So because I broke him, he lost one turn. Well, he's dead anyway, so... Yeah. Vale is the strongest character in the game. No, well, yeah, this is good for the archer, you know. visit facility, so you get a card. Why is it called visit facility? That's not a facility. That's a freaking chest. It's a treasure chest. Why is it called visit facility? The fuck, right? Alright, motherfucker. Knight versus knight. This is gonna be fun. Didn't do shit. Didn't do shit. There we go. More. Shield. Who is your favorite person to play as in Dragon's Crown? I always play... I've beaten that game 2 times or 3? 3 times. I've beaten that game 3 times, actually. One of them was with a friend. With Oscar. The Archer. I like the Archer a lot. Because she's fast. And I can do these, you know, acrobatic combos with her. It's pretty fun. Critical. Yeah, I've tried all of them. The Knight is like really slow for me. And bulky, and I don't know. For an action RPG, it's like, meh. The Amazon is really good too. But she's too distracting for me. She is really, she fucking is. I'm not gonna shy away from that. She is very distracting, but she's also like balanced. She's the most balanced fighter in the game. I like her a lot. The dwarf, I can't control the dwarf. I just know. And the sorcerers, she's like pretty vulnerable. Playing with the sorcerers in an action RPG in Dragon's Crown, she's basically playing on hard mode. I mean, she's good, and she's fun to play as. But you make the game really hard because 3-4 hits and you're dead, right? Greater defense shield, give me that. The Amazon is good for her thunder thighs and her ass. No, she's powerful, you know. She's not as fast-paced as I would like her to be, but she's alright. The Archer is weak, though. But she's like... You dodge pretty quickly. Anyway, I don't know, I just find... the Archer, like, really useful. I don't know why. So the 3 times that I beaten that game, I did it with her, with the Archer, you know. There we go, the guy's dead. Yeah, all the Vanillaware games should be on Steam. Oswald is your favorite? Oswald is my favorite character in Odin's Sphere too. As a character and also to play as. Damage resist by 100% for defense cards. No, give me this one. This one's pretty cool, you know. It reduced the enemy defense by 40%. Like, that's not the most useful fucking thing. No. How do I equip what's gotta be doing her turn? What game is this? This is C.A.R.D.S RPG. C.A.R.D.S as in cards. Actually, it's stylized as C.A.R.D.S RPG, the Misty Battlefield. I've covered this game, but it's been a while. I covered this last year several times. C.A.R.D.S RPG. What generic name, right? What was the point? It should have been called the Misty Battlefield. Isn't that like a really good name? The Misty Battlefield. That sounds like a strategy RPG, and it is a strategy RPG, you know? So, I would have called the game just that. No C.A.R.D.S RPG. Like, come on. You're welcome. No level up because I didn't kill the guy. Alright, fanboy. He's about to die though. I better... Can I... Wait. There we go. Yes, on him. There. And now I'll come here and grab the chest. Defense +2. You can equip it during the preparation phase after clearing a stage. Oh, I forgot about that. This is one of my biggest complaints with this fucking game. You get a lot of items in the chest, but you gotta wait until the next stage to equip them. Why can't I equip them right now? I could use that defense +2 shield, you know, against this knight. Yeah, I didn't like that, you know. There should be the game should let you... Anyway. Decrease opponent's defense. Oh, I'll say that for last. Okay, next turn. Oh, you're so fucked, dude. Look at this armor. Look, armor deterioration. This. And then I'll do this. And boom! There! All of a sudden, my rogue fanboy is a badass. Level up. Did he level up? Oh, no. Oh, give me the potion. You want your potions in this game. It gets really hard later on. I'll confess, I ended up beating this game on easy mode. Maybe it should have been that video, you know, in today's video. The top 10. Insanely hard. Because I got to a point where I was just, dude, it's just too fucking hard. But that's what the game wants you to do, to play it again and again. That's what, it's a roguelike, you know. $10 additional damage when the unit fights the same enemy more than twice. Sure. So this game doesn't have a physical version. It's only digital. I'm surprised Acquire has released so many games in just 1 year. They did this game, and then they did Scars of Mars, which I played on the Obscure Switch JRPG stream. And then they released Amedama. I have Amedama right here, but that didn't come out to PS4. Attack power, yeah, great. Wait a second, this guy is hurt. He'll live. Give me damage reduction, shield 2. Fanboy, you going ahead. A.R.D.S Ward 0 kicked my fucking ass. I gave up with that game. You know, the A.R.D.S games, the first one that I talked about in the video, that's a good game. The second one, that's no longer a strategy RPG, that's a turn-based RPG this time around. It's also good. 0, I think is just it's bad. It's actually kind of bad, you know. All the boss fights have these special requirements for you to beat them, and I hate it when the characters talk. They're like wobbly, you know. You feel like you're on drugs when you're watching the story unfold, because the characters are like this, like slowly shaking as if they were stoned. You know, I don't know. I didn't like 0. It's pretty bad. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's terrible. You know, it's a bit bad. You know. But yeah, I didn't like 0. I have a physical copy of it. I have it in my collection. I have all three, the entire trilogy on PlayStation 3. I didn't play the remaster. There was a remaster of the first game on Switch. Only on Switch. I mean, it wasn't necessary to put the game on Steam because it's been there for PC and Windows since forever. But the remaster was a Switch exclusive. It wasn't released on PlayStation 4. Probably because it came out 2 years ago and that's when Sony started censoring games. So it was probably too sexy for Sony. But we're still getting Dead End Request Code Z like next month, right? I have a review code of that game. If it's woke free, I'll be reviewing it. SNX is so good with one Summon Knight X. Didn't you quit playing that? Damn! Take that. Oh, the battle is over after 3 turns. I think I remember the battles didn't end until you killed the enemy or the enemy killed you, but no, the battle ends after 3 turns. I have a review of this game. I made it last year. It's in a video called 5 RPGs I need to talk about. Episode 5. Yeah, it's episode 5. Full review of this game. Maybe next year I'll grab the clip and release it on its own, you know. So it can have its own video. Same, I don't think I made it past the second boss in Zero, in Agar.S 0. I also died with that guy. Cost -1. Oh, give me that. Should we move on to the next game? Oh, how many enemies are left? Because this game, every map here takes like 1 hour or 40 minutes. There's only 3 enemies left. Should I continue? Next game? Let me know. Next game? Let me kill this fucking guy. That's... Next game? Alright. I'm just gonna kill this guy and that's it. I just want to see Lily level up here. Look at her. There you go. My girl! But the fanboy, man. Fanboy is doing all the damage now. He's a badass. Armor deterioration. Take that. Oh, I should have used this one first. What an idiot. Well, I have this. Go! Remember the fanboy in Land Greaser 4? I think some of you were watching when I streamed that game. So he turned out to be a ladies' man. And a bit of a perv, you know? Fucking fanboys. Okay, so C.A.R.D.S RPG, The Misty Battlefield, really good game. Played for the battle system is really addicting. It's no masterpiece, it's at like an 8, maybe 8.2 out of 10. But really good, really recommend it. Acquire your support. Compile Heart. That's right. And also Galapagos RPG. It's not just a Compile Heart RPG, it's co-developed by Galapagos RPG, which is a company that does some dark. This game is a bit dark, actually. Tons of fan service because Compile Heart. It's called Dragon Star Varnir. I have it here on PS4. It's also on Switch and Steam. Yeah. Low volume, actually. Wow, she kisses the guy and... So I'm just gonna reload my file because if I start the game from the beginning, it's got a lot of dialogue, so no. Let's check out the gallery. CG. The Kiss of Blood. There you go. That's it. Harmony? Oh, the guy with the witches and the little girls. Yeah, whatever. Let's get out of here. Load game. Basically, you play as a guy who is part of a team that hunts witches, but then he realizes he has witch powers inside of him, so he becomes an outcast, and so he joins the witches he was hunting, these girls, you know, and he lives in this secluded witch village. And in here, you got this witch's workshop,
I've been waiting for you.
where it's a little bit like in the Atelier series, as in you mix stuff. You mix some elixir of judgment, silver soul, catalyst used to...
Did you want to use this?
Yeah, let's just mix it. Like, I don't know what I'm doing because I haven't played this game in like 7 years.
Is there anything else?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much? What do you mean? Oh, that's my party. Minessa, Caricaro, Laponet, and Charlotta. Does this game got adultery a little bit? Yeah, actually it does. I don't have any of the Toho games. I want to play one of the Toho RPGs, you know. Does this have... Oh, they're easy, normal, and hard, you know. I'm playing on normal. Does it have like... Oh, there. Let's use the Japanese. Apply and return. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Support. Alright. Curio shop. So you just buy stuff in here. How much money do I have? 4,300. Yeah, give me 2 of those. That's a really annoying voice. Huntering. Oh, you get like rewards for these aren't exactly side quests, you know, but you get them, you know. Yeah. Alright. You get some items, you know. Let's report them all. You go out and then you fight enemies and then you report everything, you know. And you get a lot of rewards. Anyway, you get the idea, right? Yeah. Alright. And there's the witch's room. Let's go with Charlotta. I don't know. Bamboo shoot that looks like a dragon's head. There is a legend that this Tatsunoko will turn into a dragon. It tastes delicious when stewed. So what we're gonna cook? Let's go with the dragon's kale, I guess. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is like your bonding system, you know. You give them gifts and yeah, okay. Is she gonna like this? I don't know. No, she didn't give a shit about it. Well, how about fairy powder? I'm gonna have to get reacquainted with the battle mechanic. Oh, she liked that. You know, that's great. And those circles up there, that's how much bonding you have with every character. Like, I barely have anything with her because if I remember correctly, she just joined my party recently. Like, I have more points with Minessa. Yeah, I have one full already, you know, so. Minessa is basically the canon waifu of this game. You know, so. I don't have a lot with this girl here. Let's just give her a witch's herb, I don't know. The bigger your bond with your girls, the wife, you know, you get your waifu ending, and then at the end you're like, oh, and during battle I think you perform better. And then the lolly, right? I haven't given her a single gift because I don't care about lollies. Let's give her a She liked fairy powder, right? What about hell mushroom? She's probably not gonna like that, but whatever. See what happens. Yeah, she doesn't care. And I lost 1 point. Did you see that? So it's dangerous. You gotta pay attention to what you give them. I mean, it's interesting, you know. Let's give her all the fairy powder, you know. Now that we know she's into that, so let's go with that. This is a good compiled hard game. But I remember it's kind of repetitive. Like you go to the same dungeons again and again, or the same areas and places, you know. You'll see. Little sisters. You can't bond with them, thankfully, because my god, that will be fucked up. Well, you also give them like some gifts, you know, and let's go with this. Satisfaction gauge added, dragon growth gauge added, so they grow. I don't remember this fucking mechanic with the little girls. Maybe they grow up to be adults at some point. I don't remember, I'll be honest. I can't explain that. I don't remember what that's about. That loli is probably 300 years. Oh, you know Japan. That's right. She's probably 300 years old. So let's just go into the adventure. We need to go to the North Star Temple. And you'll see the battle system, which is one of the highlights of this game. The graphics in this game are like... I mean... They could have been better, you know. I think the game came out in... like 2019. And look at it. I mean, it does. I mean, Knights of Azure looks better, right? This is a 2019 game, and this is a PlayStation 4, and I'm playing it on PS5, so should look better. But it's compiled hard. What are you gonna do? Man, Charlotta, what was her name? She's my favorite. Physically speaking. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. I remember when I think the last time I talked about this game was in a Switch Hidden Gems video that I did many years ago. And I remember I found a really good thumbnail with Karikaro here being like this in the thumbnail. And the title of the video is Hidden Gems, and she's like this, you know, I don't know, I just... like a perfect match thumbnail for the video. Yeah. Well, at least La Ponette here doesn't talk like a little annoying little girl, you know. She talks like a normal woman. Anyway, I like this. This deserves like a screenshot. Don't feel like you're getting spoiled. This isn't that far into the game. But really, I know you guys. I know that if I start this game from the beginning, it's gonna be like half an hour of nothing but dialogue. You don't want that, so...
どんな危険が待っているかわからない。慎重に行こ
Let's see some gameplay then.
邪魔よ。
Oh, you can do this. And see her panties.
粉々よ。
What's this?
悪くないわね。
North Star Dragon Bone.
消えて。邪魔よ。これで。
You got your boob physics, of course, which really make any sense. I mean, we all know boobs jiggle, but they don't jiggle as much as in anime and JRPGs.
じゃあ良さそうね。
On compile
消
hard.
えて。こん
Make
良さそうね。
your boob jiggling more realistic.
じゃあ悪くないわね。
So let me check my equipment system. Earth damage received from enemies will be reduced by 10%. Let's just get into a battle.
そこよ。
Okay. Got this creature
絶
here.
対に勝ってみせる。
Turn-based battle and it goes in layers. Why is the enemy starting? I ambushed the enemy. I attacked him from behind. And you can like move up, down. The enemies are in the middle, so I'm gonna stay in the middle, but you can move like up, down, and even more below. This technique is basically better used for the boss fights because you get these huge boss fights and you can attack the lower parts, the middle parts, and the head. But right now I'm in the middle, so let's do a physical. And depending on which attack you use, you get sent back to the turn order, as you can see over there. If I select a regular attack, she uses 0 SP, but a hard hit uses 5 SP and it's gonna send her all the way to the back. So how about we just leave her here? Oh, she missed! God damn it.
これで。
Why is she
行
missing?
くわよ。
Resist. Okay.
消してあげる。
That's better. 0? Oh, fuck. There we go.
どうだ。やった。
Okay, I killed them. I was random, you know. The battle system in this game is weird. 0.
私の番ね。
And then if you choose Devour,
いただくわ。あら。
no. They need to have their HP like reduced considerably for you to be able to devour them. Yeah, I'm starting to remember. Slowly remembering. No. You gotta position that. What about this?
倒れろ。
覚悟しなさい。
I think I'm only doing 1 damage because you gotta like break them first.
倒れた。
Until you can transform, maybe? You can move the camera around like this. You can do this, in case you were interested. Alright, so, let's keep doing this
倒れ
phantom
ちゃダ
thing.
メよ。
覚
0
悟しろ。
damage.
甘く見ないでちょ
Oh,
う
it
だい。
left? It fled? Well, that's the battle system. Yeah, it's weird.
こん使えるかしら。
And I honestly don't remember how
消え
to
悪くないわ
fight
ね。
properly.
そこよ。悪くないわね。
Oh, that's a big monster.
使えるかしら。これやっち
There
ゃ
we
いま
go.
しょう。覚悟はできた？
Okay, so it's like in the middle, right?
これでどう？
There we go.
頑張るわ。
She did some damage.
倒れた。
There we go. Now we're talking. Maybe the previous enemy was kind of special. Let's do a regular attack on this guy. Yeah.
よっ
Again.
どうだ
Regular attacks. You do 3 attacks. Oh my god. Fuck.
ちょっ
Fuck.
と行くわよ。
Damn. Is there one to heal, one that heals the whole party? No. Well, I have these one, you know.
使うわね。私の番ね。これで。
I like that each command is attached to one button of your controller. It's kind of confusing though, but I guess you get used to it.
覚悟はできた？
Music's pretty good. Pretty dramatic, sounds like a boss fight theme, right?
よっ。ふっ。おしまい。頑張るわ。
Weak to dark. Look at this.
覚悟しろ
I just want to get to the part where the girls transform.
たよっどうだ
Okay, his turn again. Oh, my girl here. He's weak to dark. I mean, you wouldn't think a dark dragon will be weak to dark magic, right?
これでどう？
That's weird. Yeah.
使うわよ。
Okay.
や、いただくわ。
Then you do these combos.
大
Awesome.
したことないわ。大したことなかったわね。力が湧いてきます。
Level up.
まだまだこんなものじゃないわ。
Great. Chest here.
いただくわ。
Wing of dragon. Can you jump? Yes, you can jump.
良さそうね。
It's the same graphic engine and interface as Dead End Request.
いただくわ。え？
Where's this crystal?
燃えなさい。
Oh, you gotta click the square button. Alright. It's interesting. I think that circle that's filling up with purple color next to their character icons is their transformation bar. When it fills up, they can transform. You do not have the corresponding key. Alright.
こん悪くないわね。
You got a lot of items here. Oh wow, the monster respawned. Oh, you can fly! I forgot about that. For a short period of time. Well, that's cool.
よっと。 あら。
Oh, it's that guy again. No thanks. Well, that looks different. Let's fight this guy.
先手を取ったぞ
Aqua Dragon.
番ね。
Aqua. That means gonna be weak to fire, right? Or resist fire? Okay. I'll just phantom the fuck out of you then. 2. Oh man, it's another one of those. Obviously, it's gonna be. What about light? I don't understand why some enemies are like super extremely resistant to most attacks. I mean, all enemies are weak to 1 or 2 attacks and very resistant to others. Hard hit. Yeah, that's better. She's almost there to transform. You stick to magic.
覚悟しろ。はっ。た。よっ。どうだ。
Alright. Stop hitting on Charlotta! You fucking piece of shit. There, she's about to transform. Check it out. Sexy mode. That's right, damn. Check her out. It's a really sexy outfit, all covered in fire. That's cool. These girls are making your face light up. Can you see my face? So he was like weak. Yeah, look at that damage. Ah, that was nothing. Let's do a hard hit. Oh, you fucking piece of shit! I hate it when they heal themselves. Oh, he healed a lot. I was ready to devour him. I want to show you guys the devour feature. But motherfucker healed. Ah, she's confused. Oh, okay. Well, it got me that, so I'm not complaining. Devour success. Alright. We got him. That's the devour feature. Great. Yeah, Stella Deus. Stella Deus has really bad voice acting. English. Really bad. Did I get like... Did I get something new? Moonsight. Yeah, we got that. And can you like save? Oh, you can do a quick save, you know? That's interesting. Okay, so when we want to move on to the next game, we'll do that. It's a fun game. I like the cel-shaded graphics. You mean Stella Deus? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, there. Minesa will transform him. There we go. Let's check Minesa out. Blue. Pretty cool. Yeah, I got him. Of course. Let's do a hard hit. Hey, these guys are pretty weak. Oh, they're calling more reinforcements? You bastards. Well, yeah, they're pretty resistant to physical, right? So we'll just roast the guy. Wow. Where is the guy? Oh, right there. You can only move up and down. You can't move to the left or right. Yeah,
これ
overkill.
で一歩前進ね。
There you go.
もっと強くなれそうだ。
この力でみんなを救いたい。
Looks like everybody leveled up. And we got some equipment. These will decrease the speed though. Well, let's give priority to the girls. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. And then, okay, so this guy. No, wait a second. Yeah, robe of madness, huh? Any new weapons? No. All right.
邪魔よ。
So there you go. Witching rod. That sounds like a weapon. No, or not. Maybe it's not. Never mind.
悪くないわね。じゃあ良さそうね。邪魔よ。
That's a huge monster. I wanna fight it. Yeah!
私の番ね。やっ。倒れちゃダメよ。
Oh man. Whoa!
しなさい。
Seriously?
倒れた。
Resists water.
出番だな。
What's happening? They're like, what? Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know. What's going on with that guy? You hit him and he spawns one more? Seriously? Fuck that guy.
だいぶ奥まで進んだ気がするが、みんな大丈
ええ、問題ないわよ。あとどれだけ進めばいいのでしょうね。神殿の全容もわかりませんし、先が見えないというのは不安ですわ。ねぐらをほとんど出ない私たちより、あなたの方がこの手の遺跡には詳しいのではありませんの？
俺のような若い騎士はそうあちこち遠征していたわけじゃないが、それでも立派な神殿であることはわかる。こんなに規模の大きなものはこれまで見たことがない。
手がかりがない以上、くまなく調べながら進んでいくしかないわね。そうですわね。注意して進んできましたが、ここまでに何か隠されているような場所はありませんでしたもの。
シャルロッタ、お前の方で何か気づいたことはないのか？
いいえ、そう簡単に発見できるとは思わない方が良さそうね。
やれやれ、覚悟はしてたが長丁場になりそうだな。こういうの苦手なんだよ。
探し物を思い出しますわね。
探し物？
私たちのねぐらでのちょっとした遊びですの。順番に何かを隠して、誰が一番に見つけるかを競うのですわ。
I think I have all the witches now in my party. I don't. Oh well, there's one more party member that hasn't joined.
それの何が面白いのかしら。
Yeah, there's more witches.
ねぐらから気軽に出れない私たちが退屈しのぎにできる精一杯の気晴らしなのよ。
かくれんぼみたいなものか。で、カリカロは苦手だったのか？
おい、なんで真っ先に私をやり玉にあげる？
I don't even know how much this game goes for. I don't think it's cheap though.
いつも見つけるのが一番遅かったですわね。
Used to be cheap.
やはりな。
ビリの子は罰としてお片付け当番なのよ。いつもご苦労様だったわね、カリ。
うるさいな。小さい頃の話だろ。今は違うぞ。
それはどうかしらね。
この見透かしたようなことを言うな。ほら、さっさと探すぞ。
Check out the tsundere here.
使えるかしら。じゃあ使えるかしら。消え良さそうね。じゃあ使えるかしら。消えて。じゃあ悪くないわね。
Be sure to check everything.
使えるかしら。
I'm tired of this North Star Dragon Bone. Can there be something else? There's something there.
そこよ。
Can't get it though.
消え悪くないわね。消えて。じゃあ悪くないわね。
How do you change character?
行くぞ。
Oh,
私に任せて。
with this button. Alright.
役に立ちそうね。
私に任せろ。
Oh, now I'm her? Okay. Oh, this is where the flying comes in handy. Oh, I can't go there? Really?
はい。
Then what's the point? Oh no! Oh fuck! Ambushed. Damn. You fucker. I'll take care of you first. Yeah.
行くか。はっ。た。よっ。次だ。
覚悟はできた？倒れちゃダメよ。
行くか。ふっ。た。よっ。
One more.
どうだ。
There you go.
やった。俺は絶対に負けない。
おほ。消え。おほ。
Okay, so there's an event there. What's that? Is there a way to get there?
よっ。見えないものを見る。せい。
Oh, so every girl has this kind of like skill?
よっと。
I don't know. Let's get to the next event.
みんなそろそろ。
I don't sense any dragons nearby. We're like in the middle of a guy. There was this monster there.
それがいい。この先何があるかわからないからな。ここら辺で体を休めておこう。
Alright, so they're gonna rest.
こんなところで食事をするのはなかなか落ち着きませんわね。
Yeah, in the middle of the floor with some enemies just running around. Yeah, it's unnerving.
まったくだ。ほんと。あ、これどこで食べてもいまいちだと思うわよ。仕方ないだろう。蛍光色なんてどうしても関係
Karikara doesn't like nutritious food, healthy food. She likes junk food.
森を通ると
Or is she being sarcastic?
果物の一つだ
We should have picked some fruits.
かしら。
A fruit, all fruit, what they do is nurture you. They don't fill your stomach. I eat fruits.
他に食べられそうなものは
If I don't, I'm fucked. But
これは
a fruit never really fills your stomach. Cookies do. I never eat cookies. Very rarely.
私は入れて
I actually eat pretty healthy.
もしかして
Believe it or not.
入れてくれたの？
Maybe that's why I'm almost 40 years old and I don't have a big belly yet.
カリカロ食べながらだと何を言っているかわかりませんわ。
Don't talk with your mouth full.
荷物にも入っていたみたいですわ。
Well, everybody likes fruit. I like apples. I eat one apple every day.
というか、ミネッサとラポネットの荷物に入ってるなら。
And then bananas. I eat bananas, but you gotta get rid of the I don't know the name of the word in English. The cover. The cover.
やっぱり入ってるな。
The fucking cover of the fruit. What are you, the peel? Thanks. So you gotta get rid of the banana peel really quickly, because otherwise, if you leave it there for a week in the trash bin, you know, those little fucking flies show up, you know?
俺のにも入っているぞ。
あら、これを作った誰かさんは。
So you gotta get rid of that quickly, you know? So I eat bananas weekly, but not every day. Apple is an everyday thing.
確かに。
Red apple.
事前に教えてくれなかったとなると、誰？
バカだなお前は。
And of course, I eat my vegetables! Vegetables! Remember that guy from Full Metal Alchemist? Vegetables!
照れ隠しでしょうね。
誰がやったか。
これは
Faria? Faria? There's a character named Faria. Faria is a fucking piece of shit of a game on the NES. That's the worst RPG on the NES. I played that the other day. Oh, it was in the greatest JRPGs ever made. Hey, Glorfinda.
出発前にこっそり入れてくれたんだな。
Oh, is it Glorfinda?
少しでも力になりたいっていう。あいつ甘いものは疲労回復になるんですのよ。悪くない味ね。ねぐらに戻ったら特別稽古くらいつけてあげてもいいわ。悪くないじゃなくて
Not too bad.
だろ。私のレシピ通りだ。バルのやつ前に一緒に作ったのも覚えてたんだな。
I kind of want to keep playing this game. Not today, but just on my own. Like, I want to go back to it. I abandoned these years ago because I had like too many fucking games that I needed for my reviews and my channel. And I just had to put this game on hold, and I never went back to it. I want to play it now. But I have others on my backlog right now, which are a bit more important. It's my favorite. I saved the best fucking game for last. You know me, I've been doing a lot of noise based on this game, and this company didn't even pay me. They reached out, they gave me the review code 2 years ago. I didn't get a single penny. They should have paid me. But anyway, I got a really good game that I loved. Look at this badass intro with my girl here.
Each time I bring down a strong foe or protect someone from danger, I feel a sense of accomplishment.
That's her, Sarah. Sarah. Why do you guys pronounce it as Sarah? It's Sarah with double A. Sarah. 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 Well, that's her. From the game Redemption Reapers. That's right. Yeah, I've covered this game a lot.
After what I've done,
A couple of weeks ago, I was like, should I make a video review of it? Nah. Fans are gonna be like, again? This is the fifth time you're talking about this fucking game, Eric. No, that's the 10th time, probably. It's there in a lot of videos. It will have its own video review at some point. Not anytime soon. I have a file on this, so we won't have to go through the beginning again. Wait, this is chapter 5? Sure. I already beat the game 2 years ago, but it's like 10 or 20 chapters, so I'm on chapter 5, huh? Okay, we'll do chapter 5. Oh, chapter 6, sorry. You call them Sarah? Sarah? Sarah. It's Sarah. Sarah. Sarah sounds like Sarah with an E. Do you know, you guys want to know who made this game? Actually, there's a stream of this game that I did a couple of years ago on my YouTube channel, in case you want to see it, in case you want to check it out. Got blood and gore, you know. Should have gotten a mature rating. I'm still surprised the game got a teen rating in Japan. No, in Japan it got a 0 rating. A C rating, I think, which means it's mature. But in North America, it got a teen rating for some reason. Don't ask me why.
That must be our wayward emissary.
Probably because there's no nudity at all, barely any fan service, just 2 cute girls. And that's it, no fan service. Well, I don't need a fan service. Look at her. She's so sexy. She doesn't need to show a single piece of skin. No cleavage, no miniskirt. And she's super hot. But, there's just some blood like a la Vandal Hearts, you know. Defeat Lorthos. Alright.
Our plans will be from north of the emissary falls. We must save him.
Then let's get moving.
Don't have much choice.
Ready when you are.
This little lordling is already nothing but trouble.
I love this game. Kinda tempted to do a full playthrough live of this game. But nah.
Let's make this one count!
There we go. Just increase the volume. Turn it up. Music in this game, it's pretty epic. I mean, it isn't metal or anything, you know, but halves damage enemies from enemies excluding magic attacks. Can counter-attack. Let's do that.
Here they come. You're in danger.
Bring it on.
What is this? This is called Redemption Reapers. I covered this game a lot of times. What if I go this way? No. Let's just go all of us together here. These on PS4, PS5, Switch, Steam. There is a physical version of this game. I think it was by PlayAsia, with English subtitles and dialogue. But I think it's kind of expensive, you know. Lorthos? He's not doing anything. We gotta get to that guy.
Out of my way!
We have this sentinel stance. But I don't think the enemy will attack me at this. I mean, I'm too far away. Alright. It's 50% off on Steam. You can buy the physical version on Amazon, but it's like really expensive. I think it's like $80. I don't know how much it goes for nowadays. How much is on Amazon, USA? Here in Mexico it's like $60, I think. $70. It's pricey. Yeah, you don't see any Fire Emblem in this game, but it does have some small... When you level up, you know, that's the only Fire Emblem influence right there.
You'll never get me again.
The animations are incredible.
You're
30
finished.
euros on Europe. Wow, you should get it. 30 euros? That's great, man. Buy it right now. It's usually 50 or $60 Canadian. $7.24 US where you live. Oh, on Steam? Yeah, it's a decent price for a... yeah, I'll say go for it, you know. $60 Canadian, that's a bit steep, you know, but it's okay, I guess.
Your time has come.
By the way, the game is challenging. I think I'm on New Game Plus, as you can see. I'm level 38. Yeah, this is a New Game Plus file. So, okay. In case you were wondering why is this so easy. Yeah. The game's not this easy. I'm overpowered.
Bring it on.
Got it in my sight.
4 only? Really? Okay. Level up. Look at the level up screen. Look, that's Fire Emblem type of level up. That is the only connection with Fire Emblem. Everything else, it's pretty standalone. I mean, it's pretty... I wouldn't say this is unique, but it's... I mean, it's unique in a sense that it's a JRPG, but it looks more like a Western RPG, right? This was developed by one of the guys who worked in the Resident Evil games, the early Resident Evil games and the Metal Gear Solid games. In fact, Metal Gear Solid, one of the writers, wrote the script for this game.
Try this.
I'm not afraid of you. A decent start.
Stay calm.
Let's do a heavy... I have a broken weapon. All this time I've been using broken weapons and I didn't notice. Well, that's just dumb. Yeah.
Nowhere to run.
Oh man, she's got no points. No wonder I wasn't doing that much damage. Oh, she needs to be in a straight line? Well, that sucks. Yeah, well, all this time I was using broken weapons. What an idiot. Ancillary phase. It's my party member.
You'll never hurt me.
There are joint attacks. If an LA is nearby, right next to the enemy, you can do an extra attack. Alright. Actually, I have 80% this game. You know how you guys, sometimes you ask me, have you ever 100%ed a game? I 80%ed this game, according to my PlayStation log. She has a nice gothy voice. Sarah? Yeah, all these games are a bit gothic, you know. I'm just gonna go, you know. At this, I'm just overpowered. Try a hunting bow. Yeah, and the graphics are also like medieval, leaning to Renaissance, maybe some 19th century, I don't know. I think it's more medieval. 26%, of course. They can't touch me. 0. Sarah is an immortal. She's untouchable. Nobody can hurt her. Oh, there are more enemies there. And reinforcements. And I have to take care of my unscenery, you know.
See you in hell.
Clear the way.
Ah, he got me. You pay for that, motherfucker. Or you can heal yourself. Forgot about that. You have a limited amount of potions here.
Taking the shot.
Still going.
Yeah. Let's get some famous voice actors. I guess I should deal with these guys, right? Alright, let's send her. Send her. You'll never hit my archer, man. Or my rogue. Nope, nada. Fucker. You got away with 4 damage? You gotta be kidding me. What are you doing, man? Go away.
You're finished.
Yeah, that's right. And an extra attack. In case that wasn't enough. Level 41. Oh, wow. She's so over leveled. Damn. Can I reach those guys up there? No. Why not? Okay.
Meet your demise.
Say goodnight.
Good graphics.
Enough.
All right.
I'm not afraid of you.
You can't touch me, man. Ah, what?
Nowhere to run.
Well, this will get him. She has this extra attack.
You're finished.
That's a passive skill she has. You learn passive skills at base.
Let's make this one count.
I love the animations. They're pretty cool to watch.
Keep up the momentum.
You actually
actually did something.
Level up. What?
I am your dupe.
That was just a warm-up.
Should I go and deal with those guys?
See you in hell.
I must finish this.
Level up to 40. Wow, great status growth. Right, enemy face. Oof. Nothing. Nobody can hurt my girl. And he's just gonna follow my main character. Do you have a list of gothic games on YouTube? No, I don't. I have Dark. You know, I made one like 7 years ago called the Darkest JRPGs. Top 10 Darkest JRPGs ever. But I don't have one for Gothic. Maybe I should do one. Will be fun.
You'll never hurt anyone.
Again.
I'm not afraid of you.
Taking the shot. Got it in my sights.
She also has the same skill, attacks twice. First, this guy.
Out of my way!
Oh, if you stand here, you heal your HP. And you don't lose your turn.
Ready for more?
Let's go this way.
You're in danger.
Try this.
Gothic RPGs, so of course this one.
Be gone.
Eternal Poison.
Meet your demise.
Kudelka. Kudelka in the sense that, I mean, Gothic just doesn't mean like goth, you know, like Gothic as in Code Vein, for example. It can be the architecture as well, you know, the style.
This should do it.
No stopping now.
Shadow Hearts. Drakengard 3? I don't think that's Gothic. What makes you say it's Gothic?
Clear the way.
Your time has come.
Say good night.
I won't relent.
Yeah, I don't see anything gothic in the Drakengard games. Maybe in the first one, but not really. Just because they're violent and edgy doesn't make them gothic. And that will be like saying God of War is gothic, you know. Or Vandal Hearts. Not really, no. Not even Dragon Star Varnir, which I was just playing. Because that will be like just because of the witches. Come on, it's a compiled hard game. Not even Death End Request. Maybe the second one, you know, but I don't know. First, these guys. There. And then I'm gonna stay there. See if I can. Yes.
Make this one count.
Oh, that was a critical attack. Fantastic. No, first these guys.
Enough.
It's all about these combos, you know. That's how you win at this game.
The fight continues.
These Mord are done for.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, come on! You left him alive? Seriously? No damage. Of course, no damage. Oh, here come these guys. We're getting to that guy. That's the boss.
Got it in my sights. Taking the shot.
Level up.
I am your doom.
Come at me. Ah, come on, it's at 40% hit! You gotta be kidding me, girl. 40%, he got you? Ah, man, I can't even heal anymore. And she's blocking. Oh, fuck. Just, I don't know. Stay there. We need the big guns.
Be gone!
Whoa! There. Damn. And now,
You're finished.
die.
See you in hell. Out of my way!
Attack 2, guys. Saves coming turns.
Enough.
That was just a warm-up.
So these two guys are the only ones left. Alright.
Say goodnight.
Haha! Preemptive counter, look at that! That's a great fucking skill. A passive skill. You attack first when the enemy, during the enemy phase. Well, yeah. I mean, even overpowered, I still got some damage, you know, so told you, this game is hard. Not that hard, but hard.
Are you alright?
I appear to be mostly in one piece, yes. Permit me to thank you. My name is Lorthos, and I hail from Ludin. Might you be the Ashen Hawk Brigade?
That's us. And we're here because you obviously need somebody to change your diapers.
Log here he's an asshole.
I beg your pardon?
Beg your pardon?
Pay him no mind. But Lorthos, we heard you were making for the Hawk's Nest. What brought you all the way out here?
Yeah, I covered this game several
I came
times.
to request Count Tolforia's cooperation in anticipation
Off the top
the
of my
Lunar
head,
Army's advance.
then in Switch Hidden Gems Part 3, Top 25 PS4 Switch JRPGs, must play.
But in the midst of our discussions,
Switch PS4 JRPGs. Best JRPGs 2023.
The Mort attacked.
Mature rated Hidden Gems, it's also there.
Precisely. The Tolforian army mounted a defense, but was wiped out in short order. And the Counts fell soon after.
That could be it. I don't think it's seen more than 5 videos. Top 50 short JRPGs. It's also there because you can beat the game in like 19 hours, 20 hours.
Why didn't you run?
Because those creatures, Mort as you named them, were slaughtering the citizenry. Even after securing the castle, they continued to brutalize the good people of Tolforia.
And you stayed to protect them.
I did.
You don't say. Then where are all these people you saved exactly?
Enough, Luff.
No, it's all right. As you can see, I failed to protect even a single soul. Even so, I couldn't bring myself to abandon them. The Mort had the city surrounded within moments. I gave my attendants leave to flee from here, but they were unable to break their lines.
Which is why you sent us word by messenger, Hawk.
Yes. Alas, I fear I am all that remains of the looting delegation.
Games that respect your time. I did a couple of those videos. The first one went viral for a little while. I remember it just went viral, you know, and then it stopped. Has like 130,000 views or something. It was a pretty successful video. And then I made a sequel and it wasn't that successful. It did alright. So there's 2 videos of JRPGs that respect your time. This one respects your time too.
The others all have loved ones waiting for them back home. And they not come with me.
Did I put this on the second video? Definitely not in the first one, because I think I did that video before I played this game.
Or had I not chosen to remain here?
That's enough. Regret like that will eat you alive.
Most of the Fire Emblem games also respect your time. The large majority of them are like beatable in between 20 and 25 hours, you know. Most of them.
Come, let us see you back to the Hawk's Nest.
I beg of you, wait. The Mort commander that orchestrated Tolforia's capture has yet to leave the castle.
Anyway, the second video, part 2, I did that video when YouTube had already decided that they didn't like me anymore. Maybe that's why it doesn't have a lot of views. It still has like 30,000 views, I think. Which nowadays, you know, 30,000 views for me is like, wow.
And it is never good.
I used to get that easily like 2 years ago, you know, but nowadays, after the shadow ban, any video with 30,000 views is like worth a celebration.
Left unchecked, these coordinated attacks will continue. And people outside the city will be killed.
We have to stop them.
We have to stop them. Otherwise, they'll just keep slaughtering.
Sarah.
I feel the same. Truly I do. And yet we cannot leave Lorthos unguarded.
Actually, I wish this game was longer. I wish we could have gotten more development for Sarah here. She's such an interesting character, tragic character, you know. Wish we could have gotten more development.
You needn't worry for my safety. I shall be fine on my own now that you have disposed of the enemies in the area.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but it is what it is. You get fucked if you insult the narrative.
If you say so.
The Hawks Lieutenant will be arriving shortly, Northos. Seek him out. They'll make sure you're taken care of.
If you insult companies and corporations. I mean, I have insulted YouTube. I don't just criticize. I didn't just criticize YouTube. I insulted YouTube, you know. I attacked YouTube, you know, so... So a lot of people do criticism on several things and they don't get shadow banned, you know, but me, I... Remember when you guys called me passionate? That's the dark side of it. She gives you Claire vibes from Claymore. But Claymore is edgier than Sarah here, you know.
We already saved your life once today, so you better not get yourself killed.
No, I don't think we will ever get a sequel to this. Maybe another game like Redemption Reapers 2 with a different cast of characters and another taking place in another part, you know.
Let's get moving, everyone. To the castle.
The sequel. Oh no, the Trails series, those games do not respect your time at all. Yeah, you're right. I love them. I'm a big fan, you know me, but those games are like, phew, prepare for weeks or months playing them. Same with Persona, you know, those games don't give a damn about your time. They don't give a shit. Right? How can I... Okay, there we go. There! You know, you can beat the game in 18 hours. I beat the game on normal mode in 18 hours. Not even 20 hours. So this game is short. And it doesn't have any side quests. You can do optional maps to grind, but no side quests whatsoever. And I beat it May 29 of 2023. That's cool. Kind of keeping a record on when I beat the games, you know. That's cool. You love the combat mechanics in the Trails games? Yeah, I love the battle system in those games as well. Especially Reverie. Cold Steel 4 and Reverie, man. The best, the last good games in the series. Persona is your favorite? I like Persona. I don't love it as much as I used to. Probably because there aren't that many games, you know. Or because I just don't like the first game, and the Persona 2 is not that great of a game. It didn't age very well. 3, 4, and 5, yeah, sure, fantastic. And the spin-offs, some of the spin-offs are really good too. Yeah, you can do like skirmishes here, you know. But it isn't like exactly optional missions. It's just like replay the previous missions that you already beat with no story, you know. But it's okay to grind. I never failed. I think I only did one skirmish because I felt like I was under leveled and I died. But apart from that, you know, I didn't need any grinding in this game. That's because if you're gonna play strategy RPG, this is not for beginners, okay? In case you were thinking, is this a good one to start into strategy RPG? No, it's not. This is, I wouldn't say it's for veterans and hardcore, you know, no, but it is for experienced players. This is not for beginners, unless, I think there's an easy mode, you know. You can play it on easy and it's still gonna be a little bit challenging, but you cannot change the difficulty once you've chosen the... It's one of those games where if you choose the difficulty at the beginning, and that's it, you're fucked. Can't do anything else. All the EXP. Shit, the character portraits up close. So that's Sarah. Karen. These guys, yeah, pretty realistic graphics, more Western RPG-ish. Well, it was developed and by mostly fans, Japanese fans of Western RPGs. You know, like the guy from Resident Evil and the guy from Metal Gear Solid. I mean, she still looks anime-esque, Karen, but all the others, I mean, look at these guys. It's like this guy came straight out of The Witcher 3. Look at this guy. Same with this guy. Same. Sarah not so much because of the dark, pale purple hair. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. The only Shin Megami Tensei game I've played is Apocalypse, and I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot too. I did a top 10 favorite JRPG series of all time. That was like 4 years ago. Maybe I need to do another one. Things have changed for some series. Like, I'm still a die-hard Fire Emblem, but the last one was such a disappointment. It was a horrible game, so I don't know. Maybe one of these days. I think Suikoden is still my number one. The hot guy came from Bloodborne, exactly. So, anyway, that's it. Those were some obscure PS4 JRPGs. Nothing but great games today. I could have played another one, but it's not that good of a game. It's called Hero Land. I can play that for a little bit, but it's not that good, you know. It's kind of like meh. But all the others are like good games, decent games, hidden gems. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends, even if it's 3 hours long. Watch it on parts. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.